Hi, I'm Deborah Alicia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for the love. Today's channel message is entitled Emasculation. When you hear this word, what do you think of? A suppressed masculine principle comes to mind due to us understanding that we manifest from the inside out. Since we are speaking of the principles, it can be felt by both genders. So there is no need to get specific. So if our masculine principle is suppressed, our mind is suppressed. Suppressed meaning our mind is forcibly being prevented from expression. But how does our mind express itself? How does our mind squeeze or press out energy? Well, first, let us set the record straight. Our mind does not feel. That is the functionality of our nervous system. And it is our feminine principle that is in tune with that. Thus, she embodies feelings or emotions. If she is the representative of how we feel and our mind is suppressed, then we are really saying there is friction occurring between our masculine and feminine principles. The mind doesn't feel. If it could do this on its own, it would, but that is not how our house is divinely designed. That is the purpose of faculties. They all serve a purpose for the functionality of our being. Emasculation is not occurring with the mind alone. Divine union is just that, a union. So if the mind has thoughts that our emotions aren't willing to express, the mind must reevaluate. It cannot lean in a direction of repeating thoughts nor providing thoughts that dismiss our emotions. Our feminine principle isn't wrong for doing this. She isn't divinely designed to pretend to thoughts, performing as our masculine principle would. Doing so would prevent mental muscle. If she becomes the muscle, then they would find no need for each other, as each could perform each other's role. Sounds familiar now, doesn't it? This is why we said we manifest from the inside out. There are a lot of relationship issues between men and women due to what's taken place within them. Within acts as a blueprint to the manifestation without. A man that feels emasculated in a relationship is saying he lacks expression. But that is not because women suppress his expression. It is because his feminine principle within is not on board with the thoughts he wishes to express. The only way to resolve this is to stop looking for excuses. Stop looking to be excused from self-accountability, thinking you know everything. When you think you know everything, you are pretty much saying you're unwilling to receive anything else, which could close the gap you possess in your understanding, thus impacting your feminine principle to respond with gratitude, because your nervous system, by way of your mental exercise, experienced a recalibration.